to fucking Hastings, they just went like, we are fucking absolutely exhausted, aren't we, lads? And they were like, yeah, we're all exhausted. And Harold said, could everybody, just because you like me, pull your socks up real tall, up to the knees, maybe beyond, up to the thighs? Can we all just pretend to be a tortoise together? And they went, what's a tortoise? Is it when we put our shields above our heads and in front of us, like in the square, like the Romans did? And he went, yeah, it's exactly like that. And they did that. And then he went like, yeah, brilliant. I'm probably going to nail this. Plus, we're at the top of a hill and they're down below us, and we can probably just like kill the living shit out of them. Basically, what happened was there was a bunch of cunts that were hiding at the top of a hill, right? And then there were a bunch of the Norman invaders that were at the bottom of the hill. So William the Bastard, he goes, Telfer, you're my best mate. You've got a guitar. Why don't you go up there, sing him a song? So Tennifer, he went out with his guitar, he did a song. It was one of the most beautiful things that's ever been recorded in history. And you can always picture it, can't you? All of the Brits, they loved it. And for a moment, it was like peace on earth. It was like, do you know what? Let's put aside our differences. I'm sorry I said that you could be king and that I fucked you over. And he was just like, do you know what? I'm sorry that I overreacted so much. Of course, you know, if I'd been offered the chance to be king, I'd have taken it. And Tennifer, all of a sudden, he fucking ploughed it into some guy's head, right? And then they got absolutely smashed the shit out of by the Brits. It's a bloodbath, which is where the phrase bloodbath came from, right? The Norman invaders, they went, let's turn around and get back down the hill. And Harold said, I was talking to you. By which point they all turned around and one cunt put an arrow in Harold's eye. And Harold, he was just like, what? I was using that, right? And, you know, to see. But I've now got no depth perception. I'm not happy about this. So Harold, he grabbed hold of his fucking arrow, he yanked it right out, and it had his eye on the end of the arrow. And there was a Norman that saw him do that. And he saw that that guy was just like going, oh my God, I can't believe I've just seen that. And Harold, he saw that, and so just sneakily, Harold ate it. And Harold's like, fuck you, you Normandy cunts, right? Harold was fighting with one eye, by which point somebody came along and he stabbed Harold in the fucking heart, right? He stabbed him in the heart, right? By which point, like, William the Bastard is like, fucking hell, I absolutely respect everything about you. Right? I thought this was gonna be an easy one. I thought we'd get here, party in Hastings for 3 weeks, you'd do all the heavy lifting by walking that far. In actual fact, I think the only natural thing to do is for all of us to just surrender. And Harold was like, really? No, mate, you died when we stabbed you in the heart. All of this is just your death dream. You're dead, mate. You're maggot shit. That's actually how it happened, and you can check that on the Bayeux Tapestry. And so they chopped him into lots of little pieces. They chopped his, like, every single fucking toe off, and they chopped him off at the ankle, right? And they chopped him off at the shin, chopped his fucking head off, and they spread him along the entire battlefield, right? So they spread him out everywhere. And basically, William the Bastard, he went from fucking Hastings to Sussex to Kent, and he killed everything that fucking moved. He killed everything, right? And on Christmas Day that year, as a nice little Christmas present to himself, he christened himself William, not William the Bastard, yeah? William the Conqueror, yeah? Because he'd basically conquered the entire of England. And later that year, he went on to win the Academy Award, right, for Best Actor, Director, and Screenwriter, right? And he was the first person to ever get the Holy Trinity. And if you write that in your GCSEs, you'll probably get an A.